One of the first steps to buying a home is checking realtors out before you use them. In today's Realty Rant, Vince Arcuri is here to tell us what to do, and there he is, an action form figure.
A little action figure there. It pays to look like a professional wrestler, so you can have your own action figure.
So there's a reason for all this. We're talking about why celebrity endorsements today are not all the same. And I think this is so interesting because I think the average person probably doesn't know how all this works. They don't know maybe the background of...
No, I don't think they do. I think most consumers, they just see a celebrity endorsing a person and they think, wow, that person must have bought a house from this person. But a lot of real estate agents nationwide, the big trend is they hire celebrities to endorse them for credibility. I don't think that's a great way,
There's maybe not necessarily a relationship there. There's just, hey, we got a job for you.
Usually, if you Google that celebrity, you'll usually see about 1,000 of that same commercial.
Okay.
So you have to be careful when you're selecting a real estate agent because, to me, truthful honesty, I think we've all seen on the news this week that a listing agent, a selling agent, and the seller in Spring Hill were arrested for giving the wrong information to a prospective buyer. And so it's serious business. I mean, you get involved with a crooked real estate agent, you yourself could end up in jail, as we saw this week in Spring Hill.
Well, that's why it's so important, again, to kind of fact check, to do your homework before you get involved, because sometimes you get down that path, you get down that road, and it's too late to kind of come back.
Exactly, exactly. So I think, celebrities are a good way. I always like to say I've personally sold to many celebrities, but the most important customer is my day-to-day customer that I deal with. That's who pays the bills at our office. So
let's talk about some of the celebrities, though. And so, in full disclosure, you're not paying these people. You really just sold them homes.
I like to say they paid me. This is Carl Everett, world champion, Chicago White Sox, great guy. Dave Bautista, you could catch him right now in the Blade Runner, Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax. Michael Pittman should have been the MVP when the Bucks won the Super Bowl. The Paul White, the Big Show, he still owns a home in Odessa here that I sold him. The Undertaker, just retired, WWE legend, wrestler, professional wrestler. Tyrone Keys, the Super Bowl Shuffle, just listed his house. Actually have his house listed right now.
Okay. So you're looking for buyers?
And there's quite a few more. I mean, there's many, many more. But I mean, just to make a point that these people, usually you do a good job for them and they refer other people. I remember when George Clooney was dating Stacy Keibler while I was handling all her real estate for her before he got married. He was dating, she was on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
There's just a multitude of people that we've done. I mean, we could have run that segment forever there, but I mean.
Well, and you haven't mentioned on air yet, too, but this is really interesting. There was a movie done where you were actually a consultant to talk about the real estate market as well.
Yes, Ramin Bahari, who's a very well-known producer, director, and he wrote a screenplay called 99 Homes. And it was a movie based out of Orlando, and it had some Tampa ties to it. And I spent 2 days with him in Tampa consulting on what the real estate market looked like when we had the meltdown over a decade ago, so that it was accurately depicted in the movie. Now, a lot of real estate agents that are in the market right now, the point that I want to make is they weren't even in the business the last time we had a meltdown. And we're in a bubble right now. So you need to align yourself with somebody who really knows the market, because I remember how many people chased the market down last time we were in a bubble. And it's important to have an agent that understands the market, that's been through it before, so they can put you in front of the curve so your homes continue to sell in a timely manner, as opposed to being behind and chasing everybody down the toilet, so to speak. I mean, this would be the third bubble that I've been in since 1991. So it's important to just do your check. Google your real estate agent. You can always call me at 813-VINCENT. I'm happy to help. That's why I'm on the show, for people to buy and sell through me.
And it's not just celebrities. I mean, I do want to make that
like
point.
I said, my point is my most important customers are my day-to-day customers. That's who pays the bills at our office, and that's who we love to work. And, Ellie, my girlfriend, has a passion for first-time home buyers, and we always talk about that. So it's just not the celebrities. We sell, this year we've sold, I think, 4 or 5 homes for over $1 million, and we've sold some, we've probably sold an equal amount to first-time home buyers and helped them with zero money down. So we're here to help everybody.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's important to note, too, these celebrities that are, it's the Bay Area. This is where people want to live. When you're selling real estate, this is where you want to sell
absolutely.
it. This is a wonderful place to live and buy
one thing
homes.
I think a great testimony to the Tampa Bay area is how many professional athletes, actors that make Tampa their home, and maybe they played for the Buccaneers for 5 minutes, but they stay here. So, and they're bouncing around the country, but when they retire, they're back here in Tampa, and I think that's a great testimony to our city.
No surprise to us here on The Blend. We love this city. So, Vince, good to see you again. We look forward to seeing you next week.
Always love being here.
If you want to see more or hear more about what he's got going on these days. There's his number, as he said, and there's the website to look at past segments as well. Thank you, Vince.
Thank you so much.